Have you ever felt like you're stuck in the same loop? That nagging sense of déjà vu where each day feels like a carbon copy of the last? It's a universal feeling, this sensation of being trapped in a cycle. We find ourselves retracing the same steps, encountering similar obstacles, and wondering if we're destined to repeat the same patterns endlessly. It can be incredibly disheartening, leaving us feeling stagnant and unfulfilled. Repeating arguments, recurring struggles, or familiar disappointments. The same disagreements bubbling to the surface in your relationships, the same pressures mounting at work, the same letdowns echoing in your personal life. These patterns can feel like inescapable traps, leaving you wondering if you're doomed to relive the same negative experiences over and over again. It's easy to fall into despair, questioning your ability to break free from these repetitive cycles. Life isn't a straight line. It's not a linear progression from point A to point B. Instead, it's a winding, meandering journey, full of twists and turns, unexpected detours, and occasional backtracking. It's more like an ocean, with experiences coming in waves. High tides and low tides, calm waters and turbulent storms. Some waves are gentle, offering a smooth and peaceful ride. Others crash hard, challenging our strength and resilience. They can knock us off balance, leaving us feeling shaken and vulnerable. But all are cycles, challenges, lessons, or opportunities. Each wave, whether gentle or forceful, carries with it a unique opportunity for growth and understanding. These cycles are not random occurrences. They are integral parts of our journey, designed to shape us into stronger, wiser individuals. You can't outrun the waves. You can't escape the cyclical nature of life. Trying to avoid challenges or suppress difficult emotions will only prolong the inevitable, but you can learn to ride them. You can develop the skills and strategies to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. It's about adapting to the changing circumstances, finding your balance, and harnessing the energy of the waves to propel you forward. These cycles aren't punishments. They're not meant to break you or hold you back. They are not signs of failure or inadequacy. They're invitations to grow, opportunities to learn, evolve, and become the best version of yourself. They are chances to break free from old patterns, develop new perspectives, and cultivate inner strength. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening again?" stop dwelling on the frustration and the feeling of being stuck. Ask, "What can I learn this time? What is this cycle trying to teach me? What insights can I gain from this experience?" Life's waves aren't here to drown us. They are not designed to overwhelm or destroy us, but to teach us how to surf, to equip us with the skills and knowledge we need to navigate the complexities of life with confidence and grace. A surfer doesn't fight the wave. They don't resist its power or try to control its direction. They use its energy to move forward. They harness its momentum to propel themselves towards their goals. We can do the same. We can learn to work with the cycles of life rather than against them. Recognize the cycles, understand their purpose. Acknowledge the patterns in your life and seek to understand the lessons they hold, and let them carry us to new shores. Allow these cycles to guide you towards new opportunities, new experiences, and a brighter future. The waves will keep coming, but you can be ready. You can prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to face whatever challenges life throws your way. Let's learn to ride, not resist. Embrace the cycles of life, learn from them, and allow them to carry you towards growth, fulfillment, and a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. The law of cycles is simple. What you don't learn, you'll repeat. Think of it as a universal echo. Life reflects back your patterns until you truly listen. It's not punishment, but patient teaching. Like a loving teacher, the universe keeps presenting the same lesson until you're ready to understand. Your experiences aren't random, they're tailored to your growth. When a familiar challenge returns, pause and ask, "What are you here to teach me?" This shift turns you from a passive victim into an empowered student. The echo isn't a curse, it's a call to awaken. Cycles start quietly, a whisper. It's a subtle nudge from the universe, a gentle tap on the shoulder, trying to get your attention. These initial whispers are easy to miss, often dismissed as insignificant or coincidental. But they are the seeds of patterns, the beginnings of lessons waiting to be learned, a subtle discomfort, a feeling that something isn't quite right, a nagging sense of unease that lingers in the background. This discomfort is your intuition trying to communicate, a signal that something needs your attention. It's a gentle warning, a chance to course correct before things escalate. Ignore it and the volume increases. The universe, persistent in its efforts, amplifies the signal. What was once a whisper becomes a murmur, a more insistent call for attention. The discomfort intensifies, becoming harder to ignore. A nudge, then a shout. The gentle tap becomes a firm push. The murmur escalates into raised voices. Conflicts arise, tensions flare, and the message becomes increasingly clear. Something needs to change. And finally, a roar. The culmination of ignored whispers, the inevitable explosion of unresolved issues. A crisis point, a moment of intense emotional upheaval, forcing you to confront what you've been avoiding. Imagine someone with a fear of abandonment. This fear, often rooted in past experiences, can drive a cycle of anxiety and insecurity. It starts as anxiety when a friend forgets to call, a fleeting moment of worry that triggers deeper fears. The missed call becomes a symbol of potential rejection, fueling the underlying belief that they are unworthy of love and connection. Grows stronger in relationships, where the fear of loss can manifest as jealousy, possessiveness, or constant need for reassurance. These behaviors, driven by the underlying fear, can create tension and conflict, pushing the relationship to its breaking point, and eventually erupts into crisis. The relationship crumbles under the weight of the unresolved fear, confirming the person's worst nightmare and perpetuating the cycle of abandonment. The universe keeps turning up the volume, presenting you with increasingly challenging situations that mirror your deepest fears. It's a relentless pursuit, designed to break through your defenses and force you to confront the root of your pain, until you look within, until you finally turn your gaze inward, acknowledging the patterns and beliefs that are driving your experiences. This is the crucial turning point, the moment when you take responsibility for your own healing. The real lesson isn't about others. It's not about blaming external circumstances or pointing fingers at those who have hurt you. It's about healing your own fear. It's about understanding the origins of your pain, processing your emotions, and developing healthier coping mechanisms. If you keep blaming outside circumstances, the cycle escalates. By deflecting responsibility, you remain trapped in the same patterns, attracting similar experiences that reinforce your negative beliefs. Only when you ask, when you begin to question your own assumptions and beliefs, why does this keep happening? What am I doing to contribute to this situation? What am I afraid of? Does true healing begin? This self-inquiry is the key to unlocking your potential for growth and transformation. The pain is a signal, not a punishment. It's a messenger, guiding you towards the areas of your life that need attention and healing. The roar is your wake-up call. It's the universe's way of shaking you out of your complacency and urging you to take action. Every cycle is a chance to break free, if you're willing to listen. If you're willing to learn from your experiences and make conscious choices to change your patterns. Don't wait for the crisis. Don't wait for the roar to deafen you before you finally pay attention. Start listening at the whisper. Cultivate awareness. Pay attention to your intuition and address the subtle discomforts before they escalate. The sooner you pay attention, the gentler the lesson. The more proactive you are in addressing your fears and insecurities, the less painful the journey will be. Healing begins with awareness. It starts with recognizing the patterns, acknowledging the pain, and choosing to embark on a path of self-discovery and growth. Take Lena, brilliant, hardworking, but stuck in a career loop. Every new job started with excitement, then faded into feeling overlooked and undervalued. She blamed her workplaces, but the pattern followed her everywhere. The breakthrough came when she realized she was the common denominator. Lena discovered she was overgiving to earn validation, never setting boundaries. By changing her approach, setting limits, speaking up, she broke the cycle. For the first time, she found lasting fulfillment at work. The lesson: teach others how to treat you by valuing yourself first. Cycles end when you change your role in them. Self-awareness is the key to freedom. The law of cycles shows up everywhere: health, finances, relationships. In health, it's the yo-yo diet or recurring burnout, often rooted in self-punishment instead of self-care. In finances, it's debt cycles or feast and famine, reflecting beliefs about worthiness and abundance. In relationships, it's dating the same type of person, replaying old wounds. Each cycle is a mirror, showing you what needs healing inside. The lesson isn't about willpower or luck. It's about shifting beliefs and patterns. When you change within, the outer cycle changes too. Every repeating struggle is a message, not a failure. Listen to what your life is trying to teach you. Growth starts with recognition. We all have patterns, cycles that repeat in our lives, sometimes without us even realizing it. These patterns can be comforting in their familiarity, but they can also hold us back from reaching our full potential. Recognizing a pattern is the first step to breaking it. It's about becoming aware of the loops we're stuck in, the behaviors and reactions that keep us circling back to the same place. Name the cycle, bring it into the light, give it a label, define its boundaries. What triggers it? What are the consequences? Shining a light on it diminishes its power over you. When you can clearly see what you're dealing with, you can start to understand how it operates and how to dismantle it. Become curious. When does it show up? Is it during times of stress? After certain interactions? Before big decisions? Pinpoint the moments when the cycle is most likely to occur. Understanding the timing gives you a chance to prepare and intervene. What belief fuels it? What underlying thought or assumption keeps this cycle going? Is it a fear of failure? A need for control? A belief that you're not good enough? Identifying the core belief is crucial for lasting change. Trace it back. Often the roots are in childhood. Many of our patterns are learned behaviors, passed down through generations or formed in response to early experiences. Understanding the origins of the cycle can bring compassion and clarity. Don't blame, understand. Blame keeps you stuck in the past. Understanding allows you to move forward with compassion for yourself and others. It's about recognizing the context in which the pattern developed, not excusing it, but understanding it. Next, make a new choice. Even a small change interrupts the cycle. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. A simple shift in your response can create a ripple effect. If you always say yes, try pausing before you commit. Give yourself time to consider your needs and boundaries. A simple "let me think about it" can be a powerful tool. If you retreat in conflict, try voicing your needs. Even a small, gentle expression of your feelings can shift the dynamic. It's about asserting yourself in a healthy way. Embrace the discomfort. Growth feels unfamiliar at first. Stepping outside your comfort zone can be scary, but it's where the magic happens. Acknowledge the discomfort and keep moving forward. Don't run back to old pain just because it's familiar. The familiar can be a trap. Even though it hurts, it's what you know. Resist the urge to return to what's comfortable, even if it's unhealthy. Stay with the new feeling. It's the sign of freedom. It might feel strange or unsettling at first, but it's a sign that you're breaking free from the old pattern. Embrace the newness and allow yourself to experience it fully. Breaking cycles is a practice, not a one-time event. It requires ongoing awareness, effort, and self-compassion. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Each conscious choice rewrites your story. You are not defined by your past patterns. You have the power to create a new narrative, one choice at a time. Beware the traps that keep cycles alive. Blame is the biggest. Pointing outward gives away your power. Fear of change keeps you stuck in familiar pain. Spiritual bypassing, using positivity to avoid real work, prevents true healing. The all-or-nothing mindset says you must break the cycle perfectly or not at all. Progress isn't linear. Setbacks are part of the process. Treat yourself with compassion, not criticism. Every attempt weakens the old pattern. The key is persistence, not perfection. Freedom comes from honest effort, not flawless execution. Wisdom from the ages can guide us through cycles. Carl Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." The Buddha taught, "The root of all suffering is attachment, to outcomes, identities, or beliefs." Eckhart Tolle reminds us, "Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it." Acceptance isn't resignation, it's the first step to change. Rumi wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Our cycles often center on our deepest wounds. Don't hide from them. Let them be your teachers. The cycle isn't the enemy, it's the messenger. Healing happens when you listen. When you work with the law of cycles, you free up energy for creation and joy. Breaking a cycle isn't just an ending, it's the start of something beautiful. Once you learn the lesson, new possibilities open. Your inner state changes, and your outer world reflects it. You move from seeking validation to living with purpose. Every cycle you break is a chain released. Life becomes guided by intention, not old wounds. Challenges will come, but they'll be new, not repeats. See your patterns as invitations to grow, not reasons for despair. Your new beginning is waiting. Face the wave and swim.